guys, thanks for watching another video. So as many of you have already heard, there has been a shooting in Fort Worth, Texas involving a white police officer shooting a black female in her house. And a lot of people think this should have been avoided. The main reason people think this could have been avoided is that the police officer that was responding to a welfare check didn't announce that he was on property or why he was even there. It looked like from his body cam footage that he just got there, looked into the door, and kind of snuck around, not announcing himself. Now, I've never been law enforcement, but I've had tons of experience doing welfare checks as a security officer, well, when I was a security officer, at the hotel I work in, and it's all standardized. You get to the suite, you get on scene, you call it into control so they know where you're at. You say, hey, I'm going to be making contact. You knock on the door, hotel security, we're here to do a welfare check. You wait, you knock again, announce, wait, knock again, announce. If there's no answer, you call it into control and be like, hey, I don't have anybody answering. I'm going to be entering. They say, cool. You knock again, hotel security, we're coming in. Knock again, hotel security, we're coming in. And then you go in. The point is that you let the people on the inside know who you are and why you're there. So now I'm thinking at a lower standard, being a security officer at a hotel. If you can follow that procedure every single time, I would think that a law enforcement officer held to a higher standard would be able to do that every single time. Why that wasn't done this time, I don't know, but it ended up in an absolute fatality that should have been avoided. So here's what we know. A concerned neighbor calls into 911, non-emergency, and says, hey, my neighbor's door's been open for a really long time. It's never like that. So dispatch 911 sends out an officer to go check it out. So when the officer gets there, he doesn't announce himself and say, knock, knock, knock. Hey, police here, we're here to do a welfare check. Instead, the body cam footage just shows him kind of looking into the screen door. The main door was open. He doesn't see anything and then continues to kind of sneak around the corner, still not announcing himself. Now, even though he didn't announce himself, he still made enough noise to alert the people on the inside that there was something moving on the outside. And we know this because the lady's 8-year-old nephew said, my aunt heard something moving around outside, so she went to her purse, got her gun, and pointed it at the window that the officer was swinging around to. So by the time the officer gets to the window and sees inside, all he sees is a woman pointing a pistol at him. He naturally reacts to somebody pointing a gun at him and shoots her, resulting in her passing away. Now, as we can see, this is not a case of a police officer trying to defend himself against somebody pointing a pistol at him. This whole thing could have been avoided if he just got on scene, knocked on the door and said, hey, this is the police, we're doing a welfare check, and just waited. Because the door was open, his voice would have reached the room. It would have alerted the lady, hey, there's the police here. They're doing a welfare check. She could have just went outside, went to the door and said, hey, we just got this door open for breeze. Everything is okay. And that would have been the ending of that. Now, we still haven't heard from the police officer himself. He's going to talk to his attorneys and they're probably going to release a statement sometime, maybe tomorrow. But we're all just going to have to stay tuned to see what the outcome of this whole situation is going to be. But guys, that's the ending of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to Chemo365, please do. And remember, I'll catch you guys later.